Here's something intriguing, something fascinating, something that perhaps you already know deep down. Because as you listen to these words, as you follow along, a part of you can already begin to recognise something is shifting, isn't it? Because there was a time, wasn't there? A time we didn't worry so much about how your words might land, because you simply spoke. And the world responded, and you adjusted, and you learned, and you grew. And what if every word you say, every thought you think, every feeling you experience, is simply another step, another movement towards something greater, something more powerful, something that's always been within you? Because you know, don't you, that fear, hesitation, that feeling of tiptoeing on eggshells, it's just a signal, isn't it? A signal that you care. A signal that you're tuned in, connected, aware. And isn't that a beautiful thing? Because only those who truly have the gift of healing ever even worry about using it right. And you see it now, don't you? The paradox, the illusion. That somehow your presence, your energy, your carefully chosen words can ever truly make someone worse. Because when someone is lost in the storm, do they need someone afraid to speak? Or do they need a lighthouse, strong, steady, unwavering? That's right, you've always been that light. And maybe, just maybe, the real power has never been in avoiding the wrong thing, but in trusting the right thing. Trusting if you move with patience, with love, with curiosity. If you ask those gentle questions, if you open those doors, if you invite them to see beyond their pain, then something magical happens. The mind shifts, the heart opens, the light returns. And what if it was never your job to do the healing? What if healing simply happens when you hold the space, when you offer the possibility, when you speak from that deep knowing inside you? Because you do know, don't you? You know how to help. You always have. And as you feel that now, settling in, taking root, a quiet realization begins to emerge. You can stop tiptoeing now. The world is ready for your voice. Because you know, it's fascinating how the mind works, how beliefs shape reality, how a simple shift, a small turn of perspective, it can unlock something powerful, something unstoppable, something that's been waiting patiently for this very moment. Because here's the thing, you've always had it, haven't you? That gift, that ability, that deep knowing, the way words move through you, the way they land, the way they shift something unseen, something unspoken. And yet there was a moment, wasn't there? A moment when doubt crept in, a moment when you questioned, hesitated, held back. But hesitation is just a sign, isn't it? A sign that something important is happening. A sign that you are right on the edge of a breakthrough. Because imagine this. What if instead of fearing their reaction, you trusted their resilience? What if instead of tiptoeing, you stepped forward with certainty? What if every word you spoke wasn't a risk but a gift? Because the truth is, when someone is lost in their own darkness, when they're drowning in sadness, frustration, fear, they're already stuck, already circling the same thoughts, the same patterns, the same closed loops of suffering. But you hold the key, not by force, not by fixing, but by opening, by offering a doorway they never saw before, by speaking words that light up new pathways in their mind, by showing them gently, effortlessly, that there's more. And more is always possible, isn't it? Because you've seen it before, that moment, the shift, the flicker in their eyes, when something clicks, when a new thought breaks through, when the weight they've been carrying suddenly lifts. And you realise now, don't you? It was never about avoiding the wrong thing. It was always about trusting the right thing. Because your presence is already healing. Your voice is already a force for change. Your gift isn't just in what you say, it's in who you are. And people feel that. So what happens now? What happens when you let go of hesitation? When you step into your role fully, completely, without holding back? Something changes, doesn't it? A quiet certainty. A deep, unshakable belief, and knowing that you can trust yourself. And just like that, the fear dissolves. The words flow, and you realise you were never walking on eggshells. You were walking on solid ground all along.